Hey, how are you?
Greetings. Greetings, everyone. How y'all doing today?
Doing well. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. How you? Gratitude for joining us, Miss Jennifer.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely.
Appreciate the invite.
Greetings, Miss Judy. You're muted. So just so you know.
We see your smiles.
That we do. Greetings, Miss Cynthia. We're just gonna hang on for a few more minutes. It is 6:57. We will start on time at 7 p.m. And so we're just gonna give people a little moment to join here and we'll get started. All right, all right. Greetings, everyone. The time is now 7 p.m. I want to just say gratitude to each and every one of you that are here this evening and those who are will be watching the recording after today. Um, we appreciate you taking time out to listen in this evening. So just want to do a little housekeeping. So um, there was a grant that went out for veterans, and it was only open for 30 days. And forgive me, let me pull it up real quick. Um, okay, where is it? Excuse me. Judy, do you remember the name of it? Okay, so it's enhancing agricultural opportunities for military veterans. And so this grant opened on July the 11th and it closes, excuse me, it opened on June 11th and it closes on July the 11th. So it's only open for 30 days. And it's all about veteran training to teach them in agriculture, demonstration site, workspace. And so the grant last year didn't even pay out all of the funds. So funds rolled over into this year. So they're looking to fund more. So, and I just wanted to leave this information to here to say there are so many opportunities to get veterans involved in agriculture, and money is being left on the table. And so, at any time, you know, we know any veterans that are interested in agriculture, anyone interested in agriculture. But for this particular conversation, I'm talking about the veterans. Please let them know about Grow Well Aiken County. We can assist them and get them moving in the direction that they need to. So we're here for all new beginning women and veteran farmers. So I just wanted to put that out there. There are some great opportunities out here. If anyone is looking to start any type of community garden, and you're in the Aiken County area, um, we have kits that are available, and we can assist with getting those gardens started. And any assistance and any help. We also do the C4 Life with the children. And so once we get some information on the next event, we will have that available. And you can always keep up with us on growwellaikencounty.net website. And so, not further into anything else here, it's time to jump into the reigning queen of this evening. So, tonight we are highlighting the purple mushroom owner. She is absolutely amazing. We actually had an opportunity to go to Columbia, South Carolina, and go into this queen's workspace where she grows mushrooms. Great, great, great mushrooms. It was an amazing setup. She also does classes where you can learn how to grow mushrooms at home. She has kits available for purchases. And let me tell you, I'm also an advocate for her products as well. I have the High Five mushroom tincture, which is lion's mane, cordyceps, reishi. What else is in there?
Chaga and turkey tail.
Well, let me tell you about this tail, honey. Absolutely amazing. I love the product. Um, Focusing in, and also actually I combine it with one of my products as well, and I love the two together. It is absolutely outstanding. And we also have tried the reishi honey. That's awesome as well. And then there was a cordyceps tincture that we tried as well for energy. Amazing products, very,
Right.
very amazing products. Love them. And so yes, yes, yes. So I want to let everybody know, please get on over and check out the Purple Mushroom, her website. She is going to definitely give everyone some gems. So without further ado, I want to just simply introduce this queen. Tatrina White is the oldest of three children, born and raised in Norwalk, Kentucky. No, excuse me, not Kentucky, Connecticut.
That's right.
But her roots run deep.
That's right. They
Deep
do.
in the low country of Santee, South Carolina. Or is it Santee?
Santee.
Santee, okay. South Carolina, where her great grandfather grew watermelons.
That's right.
The love and passion for agriculture and farming spreads generations. Today, you can find Tatrina wearing several hats with her own indoor urban mushroom farm, which is amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
Using her knowledge and success of mushroom cultivation and product branding to provide learning seminars geared toward teaching individuals how to grow, as well as the nutritional benefits of mushrooms, with her motivation being to combat food deserts. Although Tatrina is very busy moving forward full time with the purple mushroom and phasing out her previous career as a real estate appraiser and broker. Yes, we are here getting ready and transitioning to these
Right.
full time owning her time. So, congratulations with that. She finds her quality time to enjoy with her husband of 17 years, Carlos, and her 14-year-old son, Kai. Ladies and
You.
gentlemen, I welcome to you Miss Tatrina White.
Thank you so much for having me. That was a wonderful. I'm going to have to update that though. It's been a few more years, and my son is a year older. So we're going to have to update that information. But a beautiful, beautiful introduction. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. And I'm still sitting at the farm. We're getting ready for a class on Saturday. Let me know if you can hear me or not because I'm on my iPad and it's going in and out.
You're good. We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming down to visit with me and take a spin of the indoor urban mushroom farm. So just to piggyback on what you were discussing, I've been in, I've been here inside the farm for 2 years, but I started in 2018 out of a spare bedroom in my house. Due to the fact that I needed to make a health change, cut back on meat, and put a replacement into my diet. That's how I started cultivating mushrooms. And you wouldn't believe how hard it is to find just basic blue oyster mushrooms. We're not talking about king trumpets. We're not talking about anokis. We're just talking about just the basic blue oyster mushrooms. And that's what started me on my path. I needed to find these mushrooms that I wanted to use for a meat replacement. After visiting all these different places and I couldn't find them, long story short, I called this guy in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, which is like the mushroom capital of the United States. And I was explaining to him, I'm looking for these blue oyster mushrooms. And he was like, well, we can ship them. But, after you pay for that, then they're not as fresh as they could be. He walked me through the process of growing my own. And then I started growing them and it just took off. It just took off. I found my spot. I found my sweet spot. I left real estate alone. The real estate company was running itself. There was nobody over there. So it took off from there. And it quickly took over my spare bedroom. And once I really realized that this is what I wanted to do, I started investing in education because I learned how to grow, but I never understood or learned how to troubleshoot. So I had to back it up a few and really just put more money into education and learning how to actually cultivate mushrooms. So here at the Purple Mushroom, we're located in Columbia, South Carolina, and we have a 4,000 square foot full service mushroom farm. So that means we cultivate everything from our spores or mushroom seeds all the way out the door to delivery. So we cultivate our spores, our substrate, brain spawn. We work on classes. We have over 15 branded products, deliveries, and right now our outlets for the mushrooms. We do some wholesale and retail. Our biggest clients right now in regards to wholesale is going to be vegan restaurants. That's not what I set out to do, but as the word got out, they started seeking me, which is fine, which is wonderful. I love that niche, one that I didn't even think about really. And so that's my biggest wholesale clientele. I do have small farmers markets that I phased out. I have only one that I will participate in this year. They're very time consuming. Handling the farm is a full-time job. And so it is hard work. I'm trying to balance this, plus go out to different farming vending events, such as the farmers market. But anyway, we've been here in this spot for 2 years, a full service mushroom farm. I have one apprentice that works with me. Most of the time, the work that comes through is going to be on a volunteer basis. So I'm having a class on Saturday. And in the class, I would ask if there's anyone who would like to volunteer, and several hands always go up. We have people interested in wanting to know more about the mushrooms. And so right now, I don't have any full-time employees. Everything is voluntary or labor of love, should we put it, here at the Purple Mushroom. We grow mushrooms all year round, 365 days all year we grow mushrooms, but we grow the species that will thrive during that particular season. So now that we're in the warmer temperatures, we're doing tropical loving, hot weather loving mushrooms, such as the pink oyster, the blue oyster, the golden oyster. Once the fall and winter roll back around, we'll go back into the king trumpet, which is a huge hit, especially when they're coming out with the mushroom bacon. People want to make the mushroom sliced bacon. The enoki, which is wonderful for ramen noodles. They're the skinny white mushrooms. So the enoki is coming back around. We keep lion's mane in stock on the rotation all year. This is a heavy hitter. One, like a few years ago, I couldn't give it away. People, they just look at it like it was something wrong with it. But now that more information is coming out about lion's mane, I can't keep it. I can't keep it in stock. And of course, we always have several variety of oyster, blue oyster. We have a new one called black pearl oyster. Even the regular, we have the white snow oyster. So we have several different varieties of oyster that we grow. We only grow wood-loving mushrooms, so that means that we don't deal with any of the manure-based mushrooms, manure-loving mushrooms, such as the white button, cremini, or the portobello, which are all the same mushroom. They're just harvested at different times. So we don't do any manure-loving mushrooms, only wood-loving mushrooms here. We also have a separate side which deals with our medicinal side of mushrooms. Although lion's mane is a delicious gourmet mushroom, it also straddles the field of medicine. So we have lion's mane that's medicinal, cordyceps we grow, turkey tail, we do a little bit of that. And chaga is not an actual mushroom, but we do carry it as more of a conch, and we trade for that. So we have a partner in Kenneth Square that deals with the chaga. We like their chaga, and they love our South Carolina lion's mane. So we make a good barter and trade for that. And so we are indoors. I know there are several mushroom farmers or grows that grow shiitake outside on logs, but everything we do is inside. We do it inside. Can y'all see these tents behind me? I don't want to knock this. Can y'all see some of it? Maybe
or just the top of it.
just a but we have a few of these tents here and a few at home, and we grow inside these tents. And we put the species that require the same type of requirements, the same light, the same humidity, the same rotation of air. So we can put together oyster mushroom and lion's mane. I want to move this. Y'all want to see inside? I don't want to knock this off.
Yes, please. Tour.
Okay, let's see. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to knock it off. And I don't know how to work it just right. But we're going to go back. So this is our lion's mane. Our lion's mane tent right here. These are some beautiful lion's mane that we have going on here. And if you've never had lion's mane as a steak or marinate them or make them into some type of I got air quotes up. Seafood patties, they are wonderful. So it's a mist that's going on in here, and that's just the humidity that we have blowing in here. I'm sorry, I'm doing a horrible job as the camera person. I'm trying to show you how to do it.
That was awesome.
And over here in this other tent, I think we have some oysters. Well, the light is on in this one. You probably can see it a little more. Those are some beautiful oysters.
Beautiful.
Yes, they are.
And so they're in different clusters and groups in here. And I'm trying to see if the black pearl, which is the newest one, of course, it's not ready, so it's not, you can't see too much of
We
it.
were testing those when we came.
Yeah. So they definitely showed out. They showed out, and they were absolutely wonderful. Yeah. So we're gonna keep them. We're gonna keep them in rotation.
That's dope.
Yes. So those are our growing tents. These are some of our mushroom substrate blocks. And once again, we only use hardwood as a substrate. I know some people can grow mushrooms off of coffee grind, but you can use it off of any organic type material. We've tried everything here. We tried coffee grinds, we tried straw, cloth. We do all kind of testing, but the wood works the best for us. My goal for setting up where I'm sorry, y'all, it already went off. In this particular area, it's a food desert. There's a food desert here. And so I partner up with different organizations in the Columbia area, number one, to help expose people to mushrooms. There's still a stigma that they are poisonous or they don't know what to do with them. So I'm educating, I'm growing, I'm teaching people how to cultivate for themselves. And I also participate in a lot of food programs where I will contribute mushrooms to grow boxes. And the more we get them out there and put information with them to in the community, we can grow awareness of how delicious mushrooms are and how beneficial they are. And so I think, but I know if I stay on this path and continue to partner up with individuals such as yourself, such as other groups in Columbia, to spread the word about that I'm even here. Most people don't even know that they have a urban mushroom farm in the community. And so just for the fact of having more exposure and letting people know that there is a resource here, right here in the food desert, just to bring in more awareness, bring in more people such as yourself and other groups that we can reach out and create more community action to clear out or resolve the food desert. It would just bananas to me. We're off of I-20 smack dab in Columbia. Why do we have a food desert right here? But, we do. So I am hoping to continue to go on this path to educate, grow, and cultivate mushrooms. With that being said, there is a program that is a pilot for myself, but I want to start to get people interested in setting up small mushroom grows in their community. Mushrooms are so perishable. They're so perishable. It is hard to corner the market. So you can grow 1,000 pounds of mushrooms, but you're going to have to move 1,000 pounds. Not in a month, not in 2 months, but you're going to have to move 1,000 pounds within days so they can stay fresh, or you're going to have to dehydrate them. But in order to have fresh gourmet mushrooms in all these communities, I want to teach people how to make money from it, how to grow it, how to cultivate them, and set up different, small mushroom grows in their community. Which leads me to moving into, I'm about to pivot. I want to pivot into support. So I can move back a little bit, but support other people in what they're doing, teaching them how to set up their tents, how to get their substrate right, how to get their numbers correct, how to become GAP certified, and they can start having mushrooms in their own community. And so that's my goal. That is my goal to do and to have and help people achieve that in their community. So why don't we have a grow in Sumter or where you're located or over here in Elgin or whatever it is? There's enough room for everybody to set it up. I know for a fact because I know there's several farms that grow collard greens all over the place, but still, when it's time to look for collard greens, where are they? Where it's hard to find them. So, it's enough room for everyone to enjoy the growing of mushrooms. And maybe it's just me. Everybody may not be interested in growing mushrooms. I maybe think that they're just that awesome and people want to grow them. But that's my goal, to set up small grows around here so we can grow some food. We need to grow some food around here, y'all. Yeah, they sell them in the big box recipe. Yeah. And someone sent me a picture of the blue oyster mushrooms. I'm like, ooh, look at these. They were just not good. They just not fresh. And I tell everybody, you can probably find mushrooms around here, but you're not gonna get them as fresh as you can get them from the purple mushroom. We harvest on the spot, and you can take them with you. Any questions? I'm just rambling on. Anybody got any questions for me?
And anybody, it's just come off mute. Oh, okay. We got our first one, Judy.
Hey, Judy.
Hi, Tatrina. Thank you so much. I'd love to be your first customer. I can turn even though I don't know, I have multi-purposes for my third bedroom. It may now be growing mushrooms.
Let's go.
From the first time I heard about you, I was like, man, I can turn that second bedroom into. Now I got 3. So my question is, you talked about substrate.
Yes.
Is as a component, is that the wood that's in there, or what is
That
substrate?
is.
It is.
So substrate is the wood. It's also a mixture of soy hulls. That's HULLS. It's hardwood and soy hulls. We call that the master's mix. That is a mix that oysters can grow off of, as well as hericium or lion's mane. And that is called, yeah, that's the substrate and that's the master's mix. Now, someone asked how long does it take? It depends on what you're growing, but it's usually 6 to 8 weeks from the lab to harvest. 6 to 8 weeks from the lab to harvest. If you're growing a brand or type like shiitake or chestnut, you're looking more of 8, 10, 12, 14 weeks. That's why I don't grow a lot of shiitake. Shiitake takes up a lot of real estate here. By the time shiitakes are ready to fruit, I've already run two courses of oyster mushrooms, so I don't do a lot of shiitake here. Chestnut, I do chestnuts more in the fall and winter time because they take a good amount of time. But back to your question, Judy, we here use substrate. You can grow on things like straw, but straw is messy. It's everywhere. So the substrate is better for us. And it's easy to supplement the bags. And so what that means is if I know I'm growing an aggressive species like oyster and I want to fruit the bag twice, I will supplement it with a little more energy so the mycelium have more to feed off of. So it has hardwood, soy hulls, and wheat bran. And of course you have to mix them properly because you know the mixture is what makes your block more beneficial. And so that's what's in the block for those two. But based on what I'm growing, I will supplement them differently. So that's why a commercial block can produce bigger, more beautiful, stronger, healthier mushrooms. And that's my goal. I'm not looking to be the biggest mushroom farmer, but I do want my mushrooms to be some of the most healthy, the most beautiful, the most delicious mushrooms there are. So that's where the cultivation process go in. When I started, I was just growing. I would just grow out the bag, harvest it, and keep it moving, and keep going. But when you learn to cultivate, you're gonna grow and you're gonna monitor your mushrooms. You're looking for the most beautiful, most healthy mushroom that you're growing out of the bag. That's the one you're gonna signal out. You're gonna take a piece of that mushroom and you're gonna cultivate it on, we call it an agar tray. You wanna isolate it. So you want to continue to pick the best gene out of each mushroom till you get down to it. And that's what we call cleaning up the mushroom gene. We want to clean it up. We want to clean it up to where we have just the best, the most brightest pink oyster mushroom, the most beautiful electric blue oyster mushroom. You want the best of the best so you can continue to clean it up, continue to clean it up. And so that's where the cultivation and learning how to grow and cultivate mushrooms come in. Anyone can grow a mushroom. You can come get a bag today and you can grow it. And it's going to be delicious. It's going to be just fine. But if you want to do it commercially, you're going to have to learn how to isolate it and continue to make it better and continue to make it better. So that's what we do.
Interesting. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Yeah.
Do we have any other questions? Okay, we have one in the chat. Let's see. So are there certain types of mushrooms used for psychedelics or microdosing used as opposed to for food consumption? That's a good one because she does microdosing classes. I'm putting mine on mute.
Yeah, we had a microdosing class where we were able to talk about it because I am a big supporter. I'm a supporter of psychedelic mushrooms for health reasons. You know, I'm sure it's a great party mushroom, but that's not what I'm here to discuss. I'm here to discuss simply for PTSD, depression, um, just getting out the love, creativity. You want focus. And there's a difference of what I'm talking about. You can take the heroic dose and off to the moon you go. Or, but what I'm talking about is a microdose. That means that you have the psychedelic stacked. So you're going to stack your psychedelics. You're not going to just eat a piece of psychedelic chocolate. You're going to have your psychedelic. And for this conversation, we're going to call it nootropics. We're going to call it nootropics. So you get your nootropics, you mix it with lion's mane, and you stack it with niacin. And that's going to be your microdose. That's how you're going to microdose your mushrooms. And you're going to make capsules out of it. And there is a protocol. So 3 days on, 4 days off. And that's how you continue to do it. 2 weeks straight, 1 week off, and then you continue with the process. And you're going to write down. You're going to write down what it is you have going on. And then, but of course, you want to monitor how much you're taking. You don't want a big old capsule with a gram in it because that's going to defeat the purpose, because off to the moon you go with a gram in it. That's a little too much. But you want to microdose it, and I am a strong supporter of microdosing. I know for a fact that it has its place. It works very, very well, very well. So that's a conversation that we can definitely talk about. You're welcome. You're welcome. So yes, that question comes up all the time. So we have gourmet mushrooms. That's the one that the chefs cook. That's the one we love to eat. We have medicinal mushrooms. That's the turkey tail that helps the body to repair from cancer. Red rapeseed, which helps with sleep. Inflammation is another one that's good for depression. We have cordyceps, which is wonderful for energy. Watch yourself because it's good for libido and making some babies. So make sure you match energy on that one. It's good for that. Athletes take it. It expands the lungs. It's good for that. You have chaga. Chaga is an interesting, once again, it's not a mushroom. It's a but for this conversation, we'll lump it in. It's great for gout. It's good for the gut as well. Chaga must be taken in moderation. Must be taken in moderation for anyone that's dealing with any type of liver or kidney issue. I do take chaga, but I watch it because I was born with only one kidney. So I take care of that one as best as possible. And let's see. Last but not least is, I think it was lion's mane. Wonderful for the brain, mental recall. Getting up there in age, memory is lacking. You walked into the kitchen one too many times. You don't know what you went in there for. Let's go ahead and start getting in a regimen of putting as much lion's mane in the body as possible. The best way to take herbals or receive the benefit of herbal is some type of heat, especially for mushrooms. Mushrooms have an outer shell called chitin. We want to expose it to heat so it can release and our body can absorb all the polysaccharides, all the nutrition, all the vitamins inside of that particular mushroom. So having it exposed to heat is good. If you can take it in a tincture, even better. That's the most beneficial way to take it. And then we have psychedelics. Psychedelics is a mushroom. It has its position in its place. And if you're battling any PTSD or you're dealing with any of that, you're looking for creativity, look into it. Look into it. So nootropics can be of assistance to you. Any more questions? And so, like I said, we do have over 15 branded products. This is our breading. People often ask, well, what do you do? What do you do with your mushrooms? I'm very basic. I would love to be like some of those chefs I see on Instagram. I like watching those Instagram recipes also, but I like frying my oyster mushrooms. Fry them and put them on a slider bun, lettuce and tomatoes, and I'm good. It's wonderful. I put it on grits, but I keep mine basic. We also have this is a mushroom bread, cornbread mix. So, and that makes a cornbread, but the reason it really exists is for dressing. So during the holidays, when you're making a cornbread dressing, this is a really good one. Your dressing doesn't always have to have meat in it. I'm cool with the meat. I'm just saying you can also have one that has mushrooms in it as well, so everybody can enjoy it. We also have mushroom coffee. Our mushroom coffee is definitely look at her. Our mushroom coffee is definitely for coffee lovers. So I know everybody been watching Rise, and thank you, Rise, because Rise has given my coffee business a boost. People are seeking it. It does have caffeine in it. Now it doesn't have as much as a regular cup of coffee, but it does have it. And it also has the 5 medicinal mushrooms I was just telling you about. Chaga for the gut, cordyceps for energy, lion's mane for recall, red reishi, and turkey tail. All 5 of those are in the coffee. It's really good. And we also have tea. Oh, and we carry a different blends. Different blends of honey. So cordyceps honey. We do have the high 5 that you were talking about, which is my favorite because I like them all together. And a couple other products, but I'm not here to sell y'all. I just want you to know that there are so many things that you can do with mushrooms. There are so many things that you can do with mushrooms. They're good, but they're also very, very beneficial for the body. Beneficial for the body. And once you get the mushrooms, you don't have to have it in all these products. You can just dehydrate them and make them into a beautiful tea. Boil it up, add your sweetener in it. It will last in the refrigerator from 5 to 7 days. You can drink it cold. It's good cold. Even the mushroom coffee is good as iced coffee. So there's many things that you can do with it. So that was a quick spin on what we have going on here. And but you know, if you're ever in the area, you want to take a view of it in person, please stop by. Let me know. Call me first because I'm in and out, so I don't want to miss you. Any more questions? I'm sorry. I know I ran through it real quick.
You're good.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm very happy that you spoke about your products. One of the biggest things about farming is the ability to have those value added products.
Yes.
And so it's really good. And I do want to touch base on this. You showed the honey. Let me tell y'all about Miss Tatrina. She really looks to bring her community together where we all work together. So her honey is locally sourced.
Yes.
And I think that you're gonna try to get into some bees yourself too, right? Still.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So
That's right.
yeah, and she has a wonderful garden out back too, as
You're
well.
welcome,
Other
Leslie.
stuff going on.
Yes. Yes. Some messages popping up, so I'm trying to.
Oh, go ahead. Oh.
Go ahead. My apologies.
Oh, no, it's all good. This is all about you. All about you. Does anyone have any other questions?
Yes, could she provide her location and phone number in case someone would like to reach out directly to you,
Absolutely.
Tatrina?
Absolutely. 618 Prescott Road. That's in Columbia. 29203. my direct number and text me. I respond faster through text. It's 803 600 6044. And you are more than welcome to come help and volunteer as well. So if you in the area, yes, you just pointed to yourself, exactly you. You are more than welcome to stop by and assist and volunteer. We love it. We love volunteers here.
Awesome.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, gratitude. Well, if there are no more questions.
Are we just talking about the mushroom? I came in very late to the discussion. So mushrooms were the things that we were talking about? Or
yes.
Okay. I'm new to gardening. I'm trying to become an organic gardener myself. So I'm just trying to learn about everything that I can.
And with that being said, are you using any type of mushroom compost?
I have not yet, but I have read about it.
And it's wonderful, something to add to the garden. And here, once we finish our blocks are totally free. You can use them for mushroom compost. They do produce again. We only use them 1 or 2 times. The blocks are still live. They still have life in it. Wow. You can continue to grow from it. You can break them up and put them into your garden, or you can put them into your compost. I would let them sit for a little bit because the blocks are really rich, really, really rich. You want to just let it weather down just a little bit.
Right.
But it's very good for your garden space.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
I wish I had some questions. I can't think of any.
They're just listening. Yeah, there you go.
Appreciate you, Leslie.
Yes.
Yes. So once again, we do have a class going on Saturday. And so if you're in the area, if you're interested, you're more than welcome to participate. Tickets are through Eventbrite. Grab a friend. It's from 11 to 1. We're going to learn how to put together our own mushroom block. We have a mushroom inspired lunch and some mushroom drinks and a little bit of adult beverages. And so that's what we're doing on Saturday.
Okay. And where is that going to be?
At the farm, 618 Prescott Road.
Okay. All right. Cool. 11 to 1.
That's awesome. And Tatrina, can you also provide your social media information for people to follow you?
Yes. I believe, let's see if Leslie can check it out for me real quick. I believe is The Purple Mushroom SC for Instagram and Facebook. I know that's hard. I think it's The Purple Mushroom SC for Instagram and Facebook. Somewhere it's gonna be close. There we go. Bam. It's gonna have a yellow mushroom. I know it's a purple mushroom, but you're gonna know it because it's gonna have a yellow mushroom on it. But that's it. Thank you, Leslie.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you.
Yes. Look at it. They go to Facebook. Leslie.
Okay, Leslie. Yes.
Leslie is on it. Thank you.
Always.
Okay, I'm gonna have to sign
I'm
up.
not in the area, but I'm doing the best I can.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Awesome.
So the invitation to come visit you is still open. I want to come your way as soon as
yes,
possible.
it is. I'm intimidated. Why, I don't know, but yes, definitely. I would, I need any input I can get.
Okay. Yes. That'll work too. Absolutely.
Yes.
I appreciate y'all letting me ramble on today. I love it. If you think of anything after we finish here today, just let me know.
Yes, definitely.
I just opened up the Instagram, and I guess that's Lion's Mane in the orange.
Yeah.
It is so beautiful. If I
Isn't
could
it
share,
gorgeous?
I'd share. Oh my gosh. Happy Juneteenth, belated Juneteenth.
Yes.
Share your screen if you like to, Judy.
Huh?
You can share the screen if you like to.
You made me host?
No, you just have the ability to share though.
I did. Oh my. Okay. Let me see what I can do. There it is.
Let me see. There we go.
You see it?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Let me roll. You see it?
There we go. Oh, good job. Yeah, that's it.
Beautiful. I'm gonna have to love it while I'm here.
That's a pink oyster
That's
mushroom.
the pink oyster. Yeah.
Oh, pink oyster. Oh.
Yep.
Ooh, that blew my mind.
Can it scroll? Can it scroll over?
Uh-huh. Scroll which way?
Go back to the pink oyster mushroom, Judy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. There we go.
And then hit the arrow. Yep, there you go.
Oh.
That's the lion's mane. That's beautiful.
What's that?
That's a phoenix oyster.
That's just good eating.
Yeah, that was my plate. That was a good plate right there. That's some fried oyster and some broccoli and some other stuff on there.
Trumpet?
No, that's just a blue oyster.
Okay.
But it is. It looks like a trumpet. It's pretty.
Okay. No more to go on that roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate you pulling it up for me.
Thank you. It's beautiful. It was breathtaking.
Thanks.
Oh, what's this?
That's an enoki.
Okay.
Those are wonderful for soups and ramens. They're really tasty.
Okay. Thank
We'll
you.
have those back in the fall and in the winter.
Cassandra, we're gonna need you to make us some of those now. We waiting on you.
Oh, I can't wait. I already wrote down her address.
That's a black and white picture of a chestnut.
Oh, okay. Almost looks like a pine cone.
Mm-hmm.
I need some anti-inflammatory properties. Okay. What's that? Oh, that's in the bag.
That's in the bag. That was someone who was growing it. They were doing a good job. They're growing lion's mane.
Oh. She's going to have a test at the end of this, everybody.
Oh, Lord.
Beautiful.
That's someone else who took a class and created their own bag. And that's an awesome lion's mane. That's beautiful. That's huge. They did a fantastic job.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to stop.
I do have a question. I do have a question. I know you grow inside your home, which I think is great. Are you able to get a farm track number or not?
So I started inside my home, but I actually grow down in a 4,000 square foot warehouse. And yes, I do have a farm track.
Okay, that's great. I think like that's something we would love to have in East Augusta. Like that sounds like something we could do easily, and it's a good source of food and rich nutrients for people that we have a food desert too. So I think that would be awesome. So I definitely will reach out.
Absolutely. Yes.
That's awesome. Okay. Well, we got some great connections here. Tatrina, again, so much gratitude for you taking time out this evening to educate all of us. And I know we made some great connections. I know that there's going to be some people coming to visit you real soon.
All right.
And you will be getting my order because I finished all of my high five and I'm almost finished with Judy's too. I took her somehow. Gonna have to give me some more. So I will be calling or texting you after this video call is done.
What's
Yes.
high five?
Yes. And I was very excited to see you had the decaf coffee too. So I'm
Yes.
gonna have to grab
Yeah.
some of that now because it wasn't decaf last time. I'm getting
What's high
so
five?
high five is a tincture that she has, and I'm gonna be quiet because she can sell her own stuff. My bad. Go
You
ahead.
did it. You did a great job. Yes.
Yes. You got me interested. I'm like, well, what is it?
Yeah, so the high five is a tincture. It's also honey, but it's where all five of the mushrooms come together. So it's a high five blend. So just in case if you're not sure which one of the medicinal mushrooms you would like, I put them
Okay.
all together. So that's the high
Oh,
five.
okay. Okay. So what does it do for you, Janelle?
Oh my goodness. Focus,
Yeah.
clarity, energy. I sleep great. It's real clean for me.
Right.
And sometimes I'll even take it in the evening time, especially if I'm in my lab and I'm still going for the day. And I feel good. It really adds value to my lifestyle.
Yeah.
I do supplements and herbs, and mushrooms was something that was really huge for me. I was doing mushroom coffee. I was taking a mushroom blend of my own and mixing it with coffee. And when I met Tatrina and found out what she had available, especially in a tincture is good. Everybody, first of all, everybody should be taking some type of tincture every day because it helps open up your cells to help you absorb things that you need. And getting it as a mushroom variety of all of the mushrooms that I love for medicinal uses, we winning. And girl black. Like we winning all the way around.
I hear
Yes, she is my mushroom she wrote.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yes.
I gotta try
please,
that then.
yes, run up the bank. And yeah, my discount code is not playing.
Once I learn how to work this square, I definitely would put it on there. So I'm learning. I'm learning.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm gonna send it to you. That's my job tonight. I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna have a discount code and then you can shoot it out to them.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right. All right, y'all. Well, we are going to wrap this evening up again. I want to just gratitude everybody for joining the call this evening. Before we slide off to Trina, there is a wonderful young farmer, amazing farmer that's also on this call. He hasn't said a word this evening. However, that is someone that I will be getting to you so that we can connect. And Cassandra's already going to be heading your way as well. So we got some great connections here this evening.
I love it.
And we're going to continue to grow, continue to connect. This is our village. So
yes, this is my journey right here.
So if anybody needs any help, or you guys know anyone that's interested in gardening, interested in farming, please direct them to our growwellaikencounty.net website. Connect with me. My number is 706-713-1301. And we can get you started, get you started on the path that you need to get your garden up and going, get your farm up and going, and educate you on agribusiness. And that's where we plant our seed and we keep going. So again, gratitude everybody for coming on tonight. And yes, we are here every third Thursday of the month. We will be here next month, July 18th. And we have Blossoms Healing with Danielle Presume, who will be speaking on our next meeting.
Okay.
So
I
Yeah, we
appreciate your
you sharing,
offer,
Judy.
because I would definitely be taking y'all up on it, because this is so important. And as well as I'm intimidated, it's something that I just got to do. I moved all the way from New York to do this, so I'm not playing. I want to be an organic farmer. I hope to make a living, enough of a living where I can sustain myself, but I just want to be part of the system, and this is the system I want to be a part of. So I appreciate the help. I'm going to need it. And yeah.
Yes, congratulations as well. This is
Thank you.
dope. Yes, congratulations.
And you did
Celebrate.
say July 18th, correct?
Yes, July 18th. That's Thursday, right?
Yes.
I appreciate you. Yes, so July 18th, we'll be having our next meeting, and she's an herbalist, a doula. She wears many hats. So definitely she'll be speaking to her business and about gardening as well. So we look forward to seeing Miss Danielle. Until then, we celebrate you, Miss Tatrina White, for being
Yes.
Thank you
an
so much. Thank you,
amazing
ladies. I
woman.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Thank
Yes.
you.
Y'all
Yes.
have a good night.
You too. Thank you, Miss Judy.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
Thank you
for being here. Thank you all. And I'm gonna call you. Maybe if we go Saturday, you can ride up with us.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
All right.
Thank you.